Humiliation. Humiliation. Absolute humiliation. This dude will never play Dimir again. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Because tonight we are running something that we haven't run in a while. Mono Green Super Stompy. It's not just regular Stompy, it's Super Stompy. And, you know, I made this. I said, I want to play some green stuff. I especially want to bring Surak back into it because he's a cool card. And I've got some other combination plays I want to pull with him. And I was like, maybe we'll go good. Nah, bro, we were mogging on people. We were straight showing people what was up. We were beating people in the dirt with this. And we not saying we didn't take a few hits, but sometimes, man, we took people to school. So with this one, guys, I need you to do something for me before we get into the deck. Tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button. Don't smash them. Every other channel wants you to smash those like buttons. I don't want that. Be easy on them. Because if you don't push those buttons, guys, I'm going to be honest, the like and subscribe is going to attack you. You will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which you may or may not know is a YouTube werewolf who will viciously maul you and claw you for not liking the video and subscribing to the channel today. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for all live stream goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person on Twitch and on YouTube. We're almost at 3,000 on Twitch, so come on by. Check out our Discord community for all latest news, information, post your decks, post memes, all that stuff. Ask questions. That's where our community lives, on Discord. And, of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are going to be available down below on my AetherHub. So, with that all being said, what are we talking about with mogging on people with green? The green mog right here. Well, we have a lot of great ramp options now with the recent sets coming out with foundations and everything else. First things first, the classic, the OG ramping card. Here is Llanowar Elves, okay? 1 green, 1/1, you add 1 green mana. If they can't kill it right away, on turn 2, you're dropping a 3, and you're getting even higher on that one. You're pushing even faster. It's going to put you a turn ahead whenever you're trying to hit where you need to hit right here. So we got to run that. For a common card, it's one of the best out there. We're going to put you over here, Mr. Guy. You're not ready yet. Goldvein Hydra is an X factor. That is X, means you have to pay a green and any number of mana, and it comes in with that many 1/1s. It could be a 1/1, it could be a 10/10. It depends how much you want to sink. And with a big mana game like this, it's fine. It's a very flexible position. Again, you could put it over here. What that basically means, though, is that it has Vigilance, Trample, and Haste, and when it dies, it gives you a shitload of treasure. So it is a big card that eats treasure up and takes mana and turns it into a creature, and then when it dies, it turns the creature back into mana that you can ramp with. Very, very useful. And the fun thing about this one is it punishes your opponent for killing it, okay? When people kill this card, if they don't exile it, you can play it on turn 4 or something like that with a little bit of ramp. It's a 4/4, and then they kill it, you swing in or use it as a blocker, and then all of a sudden you have 4 free-floating treasure mana as you go. So really fantastic card. I've used it a whole lot as we go forward right there. Protection cards. I think I'm going to go with 2 Guys Gift. If you want to use something like Overprotect, if you want to use something like, any kind of hexproof, I like this one because it's a flexible position right here. 1 green and 1, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. It gains reach, trample, hexproof, indestructible until the end of turn. So it's a protection card and also a pump and trample card. So if you're attacking in with a creature, very few of them don't have trample, but you really want to get that muscle right through them. That's a great one. It also protects the emergency cards if they're trying to lock them out, get rid of them, and all that stuff. One of the better removals was printed in Duskmourn. If we're talking about green removal, this nightmarish thing, Monstrous Emergence, 1 green and 1. As additional cost of the spell, you reveal a creature card from your hand. Choose a creature you control or reveal it from your hand. It deals damage equal to the card you revealed to the target, or the card on the board. So if you're holding, a Galti's Falcon right here, a Galta Stampede Tyrant, you could just, on turn 2, if they're turn 3 or whatever, you show them your Galta, they go, and then it kills. It does 12 damage to whoever you want. So if you're running a big Stomper, this one can do a lot of damage to get rid of targets. It's not that great. It's a sorcery. It's an instant. It's not like playing a black spell, but it's your emergency removal to get rid of that pesky Stubborn Stains right there for your pleasure. Up the Beanstalk. People are talking about this card needs to be banned. I don't know about that. It's a pain in the ass, but is it that good? I don't know. I'm not an expert on enchantments. 1 green and 1. When it enters, or when you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, draw a card. As you can see, we have a lot of cards with mana value 5 or greater, so it's very useful to help us draw those extra cards. Keep that card flowing. Keep that cards flowing into our hand, which is going to be pretty important with this deck. We want to keep a steady flow of cards into our hand. It's going to be extremely useful. Gwenna Isagaya right here. 1 green and 2, 3-drop, 2/3, legendary creature, elf, druid, scout. You add 2 mana and any color combination of colors. Spend this mana only to cast creature spells or activate abilities of creatures you control, or creature sources. And whenever you cast a spell with 5 or greater, that's fantastic. It links up great with a Beanstalk. You put a 1/1 counter on it and untap it so she can cast it again. So if you bring in one of your big boys, even Goldvein Hydra, you bring in a Goldvein Hydra that's a 5/5, guess what? She gets untapped and can be used again for more mana. With this combination right here, you can get her out turn 2. Llanowar Elves, mana, her turn 2, and then mana. Turn 3, you're going to have, if you lay down a mana, you're going to have 6 free mana available. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous to have 6 free mana available to play a creature card. You could immediately play a Defiler of Vigor on turn 3, and she would untap after that. That's how crazy the ramp can be right now in green. Is the turn 3 Defiler of Vigor, which is like, what do we even do at that point? Outcast Trailblazer, another card that I think people slept on for a little bit. It was in and it was out. I've seen this a lot more, especially in Golgari. 1 green and 2, 4/2. Whenever it enters, add 1 mana of any color. That's nice. It gives you a free mana. However, it has another trick. It has the plot trick, where basically if you pay 1 green and 2, which I like to plot her on turn 2 with Llanowar Elves. That's a great way to do it. You can play her for 3. You can play her not for free. Not for 3, for free next turn. So when you play her for free, she gives you 1 free floating mana, meaning that she's essentially ramping you by 1. Okay, and whenever another creature you control enters with power 4 or greater, you get to draw a card. Combining that with Up the Beanstalk and playing our big boys right there really gives you a lot of ability. It starts really flowing cards into your hand right there. So that's fantastic. You can play her for free. And then you can combine it with Gwenna, and then you can get Llanowar, and you can see where a lot of that mana is coming from. You're getting big monstrous creatures on the board, and every time that you get a big boy creature on the board, you're getting 2 cards from it. It starts progressing. Surik, the Hunt Caller, right here. 2 green and 2 4-drop, 5/4, legendary creature, human warrior. He looks awesome. Love his double swords right here. Formidable. Okay, at the beginning of your combat in your turn, if creatures you control have a total power of 8 or greater, target creature you control gains haste. This is what we want to accelerate our big boys down the road right here. Only Goldvein Hydra and Tyrannix Rex have haste. He does not have haste. This guy does not. This girl does not have haste. Defiler. This is surprisingly easy. All you need, because he's already 5, all you need is basically a Llanowar Elves and a Gwenna or an Outcast Trailblazer, and we're hasting everything that comes down. Every turn, another one of our big Stompy boys is hasting down the road right there, which is dangerous. So we want to put 2 of him. Great Foundations card. Defiler Vigor, we already talked about. 2 green and 3, 6/6. Worms used to be the biggest thing in Magic. Do you remember when? Leave a comment if you remember when Craw Worm, Rootbreaker Worm, all those great worms were awesome green creatures we used to run all the time. Phyrexian Worm, 6/6 trample. As additional cost of green permanents, you may pay 2. It turns 1 green mana of any green spell that you cast into Phyrexian mana. You can get to pay 2 life instead of paying the green. So he's another way of ramping with life instead of cost. And then whenever you cast a green permanent spell, every creature gets +1/+1. So you could be putting +1/+1 creatures down and then accelerating them with Surak. You can pull some crazy stuff here. 4 Tyrannix Rex. I have won a lot of games with Tyrannix Rex. 3 green and 4 7-drop. Amazing stuff right here. 8/8 trample, ward 4, haste, cannot be countered. He is inevitable. He is doom. He is bringing the world down. Just a horrible, horrible hit right here. He is not easy to get rid of with that ward 4. He cannot be countered. He is going to hurt you bad. If he hits you basically twice, it's almost over. 3 times is a kill. How do we get 2 of them on the board at once? Don't worry, we're going to figure that out. Combining that Dinosaur time right there, we're going to have Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, who I call the Galtese Falcon. I don't know why I call her that, but it's what I do. 3 green and 5. That's an 8-drop right there. Legendary creature, Elder Dinosaur, 12/12. And whenever Stampede Tyrant enters, put any number of creature cards from your hand on the battlefield. If you are holding a ton of creatures, they all just get to crap down onto the battlefield. If you had 4 Tyrannix Rexes in your hand and you're able to play Stampede Tyrant through ramping or however you do it, they all just get to come down. That is ridiculous. That is insanely good. And we will chain that combination play spell with Smuggler Surprise. That is going to be the finisher right there. It's probably one of the better sneaky green ramp cards out there. 1 green with Spree. Spree means you can choose any of these abilities anytime you want. And this is an instant, so you can play it off turn as well. You can mill 4 cards. For playing 2, 1 green and 2, you can mill 4 and put 2 creature cards and or lands from among the mill cards in your hand. In an emergency, that is useful. Or pay 2 green and 4, basically 6, and 2 creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. You know what I like to do? I like to put down Smuggler Surprise. I like to put down Galta and Surak. And then every other card, after I put down Galta, every other card that I've been holding in my hand gets to come down as well. So Smuggler Surprise leads to a free Galta. A free Galta leads to everything else in my hand being free as well. We get to draw a million cards as well when we hit that. It's a cycle that just goes on and on and on until you're absolutely, like I said, you're just mogging on them. You're just muscled out for no reason. So that is really, really fun right there. So that is kind of the play. I think Surak and a lot of these other ramp from Foundations really does help quite a bit. 24 Forests, I think, is fine for you right here. If you want to put some other manlands in here and you want to put some caverns, yeah, I'm not mad at you. You could choose Dinosaur for cavern. I guess we do have a decent amount of dinosaurs if you really wanted to be not counterspell that bad, but honestly, one of the dinosaurs can't be countered already, so you could throw one in there. I'm not really worried about it, and if you wanted to throw like a manland in there, I don't care. But mana can be adjusted as that goes. If we're looking at our stats right here, 3.2 average, big beefy creatures right there. 25 creatures, 10 of them druids, believe it or not. Phyrexians, druids, dinosaurs, elves, scouts, warriors, all that stuff. 5 instants, 4 sorceries, 2 enchantments, 24 lands altogether. Standard on the green mug right there. Again, all green and 3.2. That's what we're looking at. As far as our sideboard, for my best of 3 boys out there, really have a couple of suggestions for you. I think the biggest thing that you might need to deal with this deck is destroying enchantments. So you could use Tranquil Throwback right there, destroy enchantments to kill that. Scrap Shooter's not a bad way. Overprotect is a really good trampler, +3/+3, hexproof, indestructible, and you get trample. Really great way to push extra damage down range and make somebody indestructible. Bushwhack is a great way of fixing mana and fighting a creature. Hard-Hitting Question is another good fighting creature card right there. Fade from History. If you're a best of 3 guy, this can completely ruin decks. If you have a couple of these, destroy all artifacts and enchantments. We only have 1 enchantment. We only have 2 copies of it. We don't care if they're running like the Forge decks or anything like that, or they have exiled a bunch of your stuff. This can completely turn the game around. And for funsies, why not throw Vivian Reed in there? She can help you fix cards onto there. She also will destroy artifacts, enchantments, or creatures with flying, or everyone will get the +2/+2 vigilance, trample, and indestructible as you go. So that's another great one from Foundations if you want to just pump up everything right there. So again, enchantment destruction, fighting cards to get other there, and other protection is going to be what you're going to want to run on that one. Green Mug, that's what we're running, guys. Let's get into some games. Let's get into it. We're actually escaping plat hell with this one. We did really well with it tonight. We're going to have some fun ones. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. I want you to tell me your favorite your old green worm creature. I'm really excited about those. Here we go into the game. Let's get into it, boys. The only colors that are supposed to have haste are Jund, basically. Red, and then green, and then once in a blue moon, black has it. But yeah, it is... Any color that focuses on control is gonna be more successful than any other. Yeah. Part of the reason that that's why fucking not Blood on the Snow, Winter Fight, whatever the fuck it was called. What was the name of that power? Not Winter Fight. Boom. Snow Showdown. Winter War. That one was very powerful because it was 1 drop, and if you had snow, it made your guy invincible. So it was very, very useful to just really knock somebody the fuck out, you know? Let's say, choose a creature you control, target a creature. Blizzard Brawl, there we go. Okay, I knew my brain was eventually going to work. I knew it would work eventually, guys. That was probably the best green removal they ever printed, because what it essentially let you do was always make your guy invulnerable and always do damage, and then you would just use green death touches, and it was basically a 1-drop green removal. It was probably the best green removal ever printed. I kind of miss Snow too. I hope we go back to Kaldheim, to be honest, man. I definitely want to go back to Kaldheim. Coldhemian. Cold Home. Cold Home. Okay, he did that. Oof. Llanowar Elves. Boom. Tyraheen Rex coming out next turn. He's going to take that. Boom, boom. I don't... Perhaps there is Mineral Area. Yeah, the snow cards were great. Out of all the new sets, Foundations, Snow has liked Foundations the most. That's not gonna save you, bro. Sorry, man. I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. Put in whenever an opponent casts a spell, they lose 5 life. So 8, 3, 4. Oh, he's dead no matter what. Fuck him. Boom. Knockout face. Knockout face. All right, I guess we can take it off-road, guy. It's performed okay. I don't think it's going to do great in rank, but, well, you know what? I shouldn't shit talk. You're going to do great in rank, Big Green. You're going to do great in ranked. I've got a little bit of a cushion. If I lose 2, that's it. I'm out. Lose 1, fine. Lose 2, we're out of there. That's actually not bad. I go first. Isagaya. Boom. Yeah, I mean, right now, black is just honestly a better... Black is just a better fucking, it's just a better, mana. It's just a better green, to be perfectly honest with you. If you're like, man, I wish I had stompy creatures and also could kill things really easily and also had a bunch of other shit, then yeah, green's the one for you, man. You know? Probably going to play a little bit more discard here. I don't think he's going to play removal on that. Oh, he's going to flashback. Snap back to reality. Up there goes gravity. Up there goes gravity. Let's get rid of you. Gold, thick, girthy veins right there on the Hydra. Gotta stay hydrated. Always gotta stay hydrated. Hydrate Crisis. Tithing Blade. Not a smart move, because I'm going to do that. Nurturing Pixie. He's going to bring that back. He's going to go in with that. Let's get silly like Soupy Sales here. Well, should I go in with this? Because I'm worried he's got a forced sacrifice. This would be funny to go in with. Hydroid Crisis would be funny to go in with too, though. With the 6-banger. Let's do the 6-banger there. We'll get to put another Hydra down. Boom. And he'll kill it, maybe. And that'll give us enough treasure to galump around a little bit. Yeah, Witch's Vanity. There we go. I hope he double attacks me here. This is what I want. I want him to double swing in. Double swing in, man. Bring both those Nurturing Pixies at me. Yeah, there you go. Tyrahine Rex. We got all Tyrahine Rexes all day, huh? Draw a card. Boom. Got that. Create a food token. Yeah, they were really excited to throw me some mana, man. They were like, oh, I want to see how hard this guy can pump. I want to see the pump. He's got Tithing Blade. Let's get rid of that. Mockingjay. He returns it. Is that a treasure or a food? That's a food. Yep. Nope. 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 He absolutely was like, how much can I help this guy fucking pump like crazy? I see that he wants to play a ramp, so I'm gonna get him there. I appreciate it. I mean, listen, Esper wants to help me fucking pump like crazy. I'm all for it, man. That's your business. Some people are into that. They're just like, yeah. You know, here's all the free man in the world. Yeah. This is not bad. The card draw, I think the saving grace of this deck is card draw. I'm not happy about blue. If I can ramp with a little interference here, I can get somewhere, but I'm not crazy about blue. Outcast Trailblazer, yeah, that's okay. Sleight of hand again. If he's playing Reanimator, we're going to be in trouble. Tyrahine Rex might be able to punch through it, but we'll see here. Now it's Simic. Okay, let's do that. Boom. I haven't even been able to play Surak yet. Surak's the fucking dude, man. Surak is the guy. Let's see what he's got going on here. Let's see if he's got any counter spells. He does. See if he wants to use them. Yeah, he does want to use them. Alright, that's fine. We got another one ready to go. Up the beanstalk. Say its name. Mill. Okay. Okay. Do this. That's 4, 5. Green. 1 floating. And we do 5 for that one, huh? We'll draw the card. We get another thick gold vein. Wabango. Okay. Let's do an up the beanstalk just for our sake. We get to draw a Crad. There's the smugglers. Let's see who he knocks back. He's gonna knock somebody back. Yeah. What we need to hope for is that he plays out his hand next turn, and we're able to put down those 2 Tyrahines. That's what's gonna save us. If he's got counter spells, he's never gonna let us go. Moment of Truth. Yeah, we can't let him get. Well, we can manually cast. If we pull a land, we can manually cast Tyrahine. There's nothing he can do about it. He can knock it back. There's Tellurian Terror. It's not the worst thing in the world. Gets to draw a card there. Perfect. Oh, great. Wonderful. That'll work great for me. I don't think that he has a 1-drop counterspell. I don't think that that card exists. So we'll just do this. We'll just do that. Yeah, Flood Mall's not going to matter, dude. There you go. There you go. Oof. Highest I've ever been. We're pitching a no-hitter, guys. Nobody talk to me. Nobody look at me. Okay? Y'all know the superstition. Yeah, Double Rex is my favorite. I made a meme about that. I'm not going to sugarcoat it, Mead. He played it terribly. Yeah, well, that's a Simic player. What actual Simic players want and how they play the game, that's the Spirit Trex, is so different from what I would say a normal human brain wants and thinks and desires, okay? We can't compare ourselves. We can't begin to understand what it is exactly that the Simic brain, wants to do, even desires in any kind of real way. It's scientists maintain we may never know. It's impossible. Why do Simic players ramp to nothing and then lose the game? We don't know. We still don't know. To this very day, we don't know why. Oh, he's doing Vraska kill. Oh, wow. Amazing. Oh, wow. This is interesting. You don't see this too much anymore. And he really got a good jump on it, too. He got a great jump on it. Forest. Yeah, he's doing the Vraska kill. Very nice. He's going to get me next turn, I think. Not this turn, but the next one. Because he can activate Unkeeper's 4 right now. Yeah, there's Innkeeper's 4. So if he puts down Vraska next turn, there's his black mana. Yeah, instant win. You don't see that too much anymore. But yeah, he's got it. He's got it in hand. Outcast Trailblazer. Boom, boom. Yeah, this really went out of fashion, but good for him. Really bringing back the classics, aren't we? Boom. 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 9, yeah, he only needs to come in with half, and it kills me immediately. Because he comes in with half, he comes in with 10, he does the -9, and then he gets the double spite. Yeah. Not all versions of Simic are brain dead. Temur is pretty cool at times. Listen, Sultai, I feel like, is the only one that can tie you back to humanity in any kind of meaningful way. I think Sultai is the only way that you have, but we'll see here. It doesn't really ever like when I go first. 45% on the play, by the way. Oh, man. Okay, I go first, and I don't have any early... Yeah, if Oppo has nuts, they got nuts, you know what I mean? It's just, it is what it is. Let me shout out Trexodactyl. There we go. Go follow Trex. Do it. I expect you to do it. Alright, whatever he puts down... No, he's not going to put anything out the gate. Okay. He's not going to do anything out the gate. Alright, alright, alright. Galti's Falcon right there. He's going to do that. I honestly, Monstrous Emergence, it should have been a fucking instant. If it was an instant, I could fuck with it for real. I can fuck with it for real, though. Plot that. Alright, Pitcairn. What's he going for here? Rubrisk's Verger? Okay. Boom. Forest. Boom. Draws for a forest. Hit. Okay. Bitter Blossom and Standard. Everyone's been talking about Bitter Blossom. I actually like Fae, so... I don't think if we didn't get it in... Well, they reprinted it in the limited version of... They did the fucking crazy version of whatchamacallit. But I don't think we're ever gonna see it in I don't think we're ever gonna see it in whatchamacallit. Block that there. Boom. Standard per se. One, two. He's probably gonna Sunfall me. So We'll go in with this. Boom, boom. And if we got to finish him next turn, we'll finish him next turn. He's probably going to put down a land in Sunfall, because that's what they like to do. They think that's funny. Green. No. He's going to Lightning Helix it. Okay. Gonna draw. It's okay if we block that. He might play the pump. He's not gonna play the pump. Surak, the Hunter. White Knight, Loyalty. Let's go in. Hit, hit. I welcome the board wipe now, because I can hit him on the recover. I really hope that he sweeps. If he doesn't sweep right now, that actually I'd prefer it if he swept. You know what? Yeah. Let's fucking trade. Okay, we get the treasure. Monstrous Emergence. Alright. Choose a creature you control. Target a creature. That one. I got 2 gold veins. I have a second one in case he wants to hit me with this bullshit. I have 5 and 4. Let's do that. Let's do this. Let's see what he says. He's probably got some sort of trick up his sleeve right here. I'm not gonna lie. He's probably got some sort of trick up his sleeve. He's got Virtual Loyalty. Okay. Let's go in. Lightning Helix, boom. He's cuffing a lot of cards in there. That's the issue. Boom. I just want him to leave himself vulnerable. That's basically what I want. Leave yourself vulnerable for a second. I really need him to play out his hand. Like, I want him to play this thing. Or really fill up on mana and really, really play out his hand. I don't need him playing all these reaction fucking cards. That's the issue. Commit. Yeah, he's got to commit to the bit, bro. He's got to commit to the bit. I don't like him just coughing shit in his hand. That's problematic. Galta. That would creatures with power 4 or more get hexproof. So we got to do this guy at 5. 5. Put him down. Boom. Oh, is that I played against your guy? See if he's got a fucking another one. He's had one every fucking turn. Every turn he's had one. Every goddamn turn he's had a removal. So I don't like him just like I said, cuffing cards, torch the tower, boom. Won't work. Get it in to fit it in, bro. Get it in to fit it in, bruv. Oh, you hate to see it. I'll outplay you, bro. I'll outplay you. Oh, yeah, I had nothing for you, Alex Carrasco. I had literally nothing in my hand. I said, oh, this guy's going to beat the shit out of me. You had a really smooth fucking hand. So good job on that, man. All right. Yeah, my man, he was trying to cuff cards. He was playing real... All them fucking Forge players, they play real scary, bro. They play scared as shit, bro. They do not like to... They do not like anything happening. They turtle up on that one. Thank you, Hat Life MTG. I knew I could fancy footwork him. I had a lot of tools at my disposal. I felt like I could rope-a-dope him out and do a hit there. I I knew there was a narrow thread to fly through there, but I felt like I could do it. I'm not that bad of a player, guys. I know y'all make fun of me and say that I suck behind my back. I hear all of you whispering, the terrible whispers. The terrible whispers. Jay's a loser. Loser. I hear them all the time. Real Raven RPG. Listen, I only say that I don't suck all the time. I suck a lot of the time, but occasionally I'm hit with flashes of genius. Okay, and that's where I really shine, is when when I'm able to all of a sudden have a beautiful mind moment and everything makes sense. I have to tell you, and I think Trexodactyl can speak to this. It's not easy to play very well and talk to chat at the same time and answer a lot of questions. That is kind of complicated. That gets tricky. It's not super easy to do. He ignores chat. Oh, well, there you go. He's good to go then. Careless Whispers. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Maybe things are better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. Could have been so good together. Could have let this dance forever. Now who's gonna dance with me? Ginny, Ginny, please stay. We're gonna go in. Bango. We're gonna wait on that. See, we got another leyline binding for me right there. Or probably just a board wipe, because he's a freak. He's a domain freak. Probably just a sunfall. Yeah, another leyline binding. Ward 4. Whoa. Llanowar Elves. This game is easy when the other person can't play anything. I'll tell you what, it's a very easy game when your opponent literally can't do anything. It's really easy to win. I don't know if y'all know that or not. Boom. Green. Let's see another leyline binding hit. He doesn't have a counterspell ready to go, but he's probably got another leyline. That's a gold vein. Gold vein will work. Submit 0. Sunfall, leyline binding, some sort of control. He's not going to allow this to happen. If he does, he drew like a brick. It really just depends. Oh, he already threw one Sunfall away. Oh, Zedicus Zur. Very nice. Yeah. Okay, very nice. He's gonna go in. We'll say no blocks. I will take that damage. Alright. So we will say Monstrous Emergence. Choose a creature we control. That one, no. We'll say you. We'll say you. Leyline Binding. He's gonna be real sad when this shit happens. Oh, that's... Yo, you hate to see that happen, man. You hate to see it happen. Yeah. It's a shame. Boom. 13. And what if we had all of this go in? He would be able to block 13 off of that. 13. He would lose 4. It'd be 9. Sure, let's all go in. Fuck it, why not? Do that. Do that. Boof. Boof, 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 boof. Do that. Do that. I think both of his fells are down. Target aura becomes an aura. Oh, that's enough to kill me. Yeah, there you go. Boom, 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 boom. Should have killed Zur. I think that was the smart move to kill Zur there. I don't think I was thinking correctly. I think that Zur needed to be the one that got killed there. I hate those Zur decks. And I knew better than to go with Zur, but I was thinking, oh, he'll death touch me. But then I forgot his stupid auras have it. I think I could have had it if I killed Zur. That would have been the smart move. Hey, you live and learn. Next time I'm on that, I'll do it. Zur is very annoying, yeah. Zur is one of those cards that just, it's so try-hard, man. It just sucks. It's just annoying. Winklord. Alright. I go first. I have not great plays here, but we'll go for it. Boom. Joke's on you, I'm already sad. Llanowar Elves. We'll have Izagaya next turn. End turn. Torch the tower, probably. I would imagine a Torch the tower is immediately gonna... Oh, Heartfire Hero. Look at that guy. Rarely see. What's he been up to? He ain't been around nowhere. Okay. No attacks. Okay. If I get a mana, can I put on Tyranics? Yeah, I can Tyranics if I get a mana next turn. That and usually with the Overlord Domain style decks, yeah, they're terrible. They're terrible. I think he's going to not ramp, and I think he's going to play. If he doesn't play removal, we could get him here. I think he's just going to pump this guy to hell. Yeah, which... Oh, that's fucking terrible. Yeah, we needed that. Okay, so we'll do this. That helps. Yeah, Witchstalker Frenzy's a son of a bitch. A 6/6 is a little harder to burn through. Alright, what's he got going on here? I'm sure he's gonna pump this. Ren, okay. Okay. He's gonna make that into a guy. That's hexproof. Gonna have him go in. That doesn't really make any sense. Monstrous Rage, very nice. We'll kill him. We'll play our Guana Isagaya. Choose a creature we control. Boom. 1 damage to me. Okay, just don't kill Gwenna. You don't kill Gwenna, we'll be fine. Don't fucking kill Gwenna. That's all I want. Don't fucking explode Gwenna into a million pieces. Blocks, boom. Okay, he didn't do it. Our fire hero, very nice. Alright, so we will play this. Unblock the Gwenna. Next. Go into you there. Could play the pump. Could play the pump and kill me. No, he's going to lose that. Okay, good. Okay. Tap. Innkeeper's Talent. Who's he fighting? I think he might be out of juice here, boys. I think he might be out of juice. He may be out of juice. Green, green. That's 2 green, that's 3. 3 and 4 is 7, so that'll be a 6-banger right there for your pleasure. Yeah. Boom, boom. 4. Okay. Slick shot, show off. Could be dangerous. +1/+1. Can't play the Honda Ridgeline. It's going in. We'll try to stop him here. Snakeskin Veil. Boom, boom. No, it's not enough. We get the treasure. No, that's not it. Monstrous Emergence. Yep, there we go. There we go. All right. Had us a little tricky there, but I think it was, again, one of these red decks, if they run out of gas. If you get these red decks on the defensive, they'll fold pretty quick. If you just have them playing all defensive plays, they'll crumble. And that's fine. That's fine with me. Tachyon. Ops goes first. Man. Opponent kept his hand. If I have, I'll try it. Blue, that sucks. There's that. Defiler of Vigor. We got Outcast Trailblazer at the very least. We'll do this. We can put it on a 5-drop, which is Defiler, but he could always counterspell that, as it were. Try Tachyon. Okay, so there's the black. Outcast Trailblazer. We'll do that again. Okay. I played Mono Red with Slick Shot released and packed a couple. I've never felt more ashamed about hitting Mythic. Never again. Yeah, I mean, he's not even that good anymore. He used to be fucking crack shot with his fucking super prowess. But lately, he hasn't even been that fucking fantastic. I was really hoping that he would play his his cards out there, because I actually have enough. He has counter spells, and I have enough on the board to hit Smuggler's Surprise into a fucking Galta, which is fucking insane. So I think we might have to bait him out with this. We're going to have to bait him out with this, because he has a counter spell in his hand. That's why he's sitting there looking at me. So we're going to have to draw it out no matter what. Yeah, refute. There you go. We've got to wait until he plays his hand, and then we can just absolutely fucking mog him. That's what's going to That's what's going to be the case here. We've got to play till he does something with his Kato or something. He doesn't have a counterspell anymore. He's probably never going to do it because he's scared of that. So we're going to hold steady. If he's not, I'll make him blink first here. He'll eventually have to play a win con. Just play what you want, bro. No worry about it. Play your fucking Kato. There we go. Perfect, dude. Don't even worry about it. I got you, fam. I got you, Famatsu. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Green. Draw. Green. Oh wait, we need to put Galta and Tyrannix. Humiliation. Humiliation. Absolute humiliation. This dude will never play Dimir again. He'll never fucking play Dimir again. Absolute humiliation. That's what we like to see about green. That is what we want to see about green, man. That is the sauce right there. Absolute just mogged on him. Get your weight up, man. Get your weight up with this mill shit, man. That's what you want to see. Perfect line on that one, man. All I had to do was wait out his boring-ass mill deck until I could just beat him into the dirt. Oof. It's not going to get better than that, guys. I think we got to leave it right there because it's not going to get better than that. That is... And we ranked. We're pushing diamond with this one. I'm honestly... I'm as surprised as you guys are. 83% on the fucking play on this one, boys. 83% on the play. That ain't bad. And honestly, I probably could have won one more of those if I had gone after Zur. That was a mistake on my part. But overall, I mean, 58%, 60% approximately, and 83 on the play. Ooh, man. Yeah, we had some dirt bags in the shuffler today. But we shook them out. We shook him out on that one. So that was a sweet victory. That's a highlight reel right there. Brutal hit. And he sat through it too. I'm glad. I hope it was a show for him. I hope he's not mad. I hope he's impressed. I hope he's not mad. So we're going to leave this one right here, guys. This is absolute mogging on people. We'll call that one green mogging. Yeah, this is absolutely flexing on him for real hard. I think people are sleeping on Surik. And that's why I wanted to haze it. He's a new Foundations card guy. And I think he's a reprint, but he came out in Foundations. The fact that he gives all your fucking big greens, aside from Tyrannix haste, like giving Galta haste, brutal. So that was the idea, is to haste up some of these green cards. So we're going to leave that one right there, guys. I've been Jay Villain. You've been great. Bye-bye.